What is up, guys? Cybertron back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And my local mailman just ran, and I got this awesome package from Amazon. And inside that package was Astro Train. And I know right now it is currently with us Projecticons. It's MMC member, so we're supposed to be doing MMC figures, but this is new. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this here Astro Train. So I figured I'll shoot a really quick review on that. I know there's already been a few guys who've already had this thing, but I just want to go ahead and do essentially what a box opening and a quick little review. No, nothing extra, just a little quick review. As you can see here, he is in the box, looking pretty good. Here's the side view, which is normal. Here's the back view here. So he has 19 steps for transformation to his ship and or robot, and 17 through his train and or robots. And all the extra stuff they gave us, instead of just making him bigger. And here's this awesome piece of artwork for him on this side. Pull the camera up. I've actually been keeping a few of my Siege boxes, not all of them, but a few. When I really like the artwork, I tend to keep my box. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's cut this man open. Alright, I got him all out of his packaging. And I don't know why, but I was half-assed looking for a collector card. I have been messing with a lot of third party recently. I'm so used to collector cards. But anyway, it comes with these instructions. To be very long and they're detailed. Let me unfold all this stuff here. Yeah, it's a lot of instructions. Which I guess is good. You know, this is a triple former. So you know he would need all these various steps. There we go. Put the old camera up here. As you can see, yeah, quite a bit of steps here. And you can see how the caboose can break apart and make basically some snowshoes, so give him a little bit of height. And transformation steps looks fairly simple. And fully armored up, which is cool. We're gonna explore that as well. His super omega gun. And stats for all that. I'm sure if I flip this around, just basically how to get him back to his ship mode and whatnot. All very cool stuff. As for accessories, comes with a Gatling gun, all one single piece, and you see the little barrels inside here. All looks pretty good. No paint, but that's part of the course. Put that here. He has actually two of these. Two blasters here. Both made the same way. No paint at all, but are a good sculpt. They kind of remind me of the pulse rifles from Alien. So these already have a soft spot for me. I like these. It's pretty good. And he has another blaster. Pretty basic looking, but yeah, again, still get some good detail. And no paint as usual. And a missile pod. Very, very basic. Again, good sculpt, just no paint. Been kind of cool maybe to have like some red paint here for the tips of the missiles. That would have been cool. And the biggest piece of accessory is this caboose, which has wheels on this side here, and here, right here where my other thumb is, and also has wheels right here. So when you plug it in, depending on which mode you're in, was where these will go. So, yeah, and it opens up to make a launch pad, which I'll get to that as well. As for the figure himself, here he is. Let's pull this up here, and already out the back, I like it better than the Titan Return one. For one reason solely, is this. He can turn his waist, get a full 360 out of that. Isn't that just awesome? The original Titan Return one could not turn his waist at all. That was terrible. But one bad thing is, like the Titan Return version, at least on mine, maybe not everyone's, this knee. And it's the exact same knee. The QC on it is so loose, and I have to figure out how to tighten it because it's not on the screw, it's actually on a pin, as you can see. So that sucks, but I'm sure it can still be tightened. Another bit of QC, at least on mine, is this right here. When you fold the arm up, it takes the whole arm up. On this side, it tabs in securely, as you can see. And it's all for transformation, but you push in, if you can hear this, there, see, it pops in. On this side, no matter how hard you push, notice that pop, see, just all the way up. And this right here, this plastic right here, it's supposed to catch right here under the arm right there. But I don't know, it's not that bad, I guess. You just gotta hold it down when you want to do this, when you move the arm up. Other than that, no real QC issues, but I thought it was worth pointing out that this figure has the same QC issues as my original Titan Return version, which is weird. But anyhow, just to look at him, he looks really good. Good decent amount of paint on him. The bow damage, although I don't, on his legs here, I don't care that much for. It's not that bad. I kind of wouldn't mind them taking this this silverish black paint they use for the bow damage, and that's just covering the whole figure in that, because that does look kind of good if it had been actual, you know, paint. And he also got on his feet too, which I don't really care that much for. But other than that, I like everything. Articulation. Go back to the arm. Let's start with the head first. You get a full 360. And I think the head sculpt is completely on the money. I really like that. Very G1 with the completely yellow fin on top. Nice red eyes, silver face. Arms themselves. If you get the wings out of the way, let me see. Let me get the little backpack. There we go. You can get the backpack out of the way a little bit. You can get a 360 out of the arm. And arms can rotate out that far. You have a bicep swivel. So you get a full 360. Elbow bend. Actually, double elbow bend. Most do transformation, but you got it. No waist rotation. I mean, no wrist rotation, but you can bend the hands back like this. Although that's just for transformation. And the other arms is that same way. Put the backpack back down. As I just showed before, you do have a waist rotation, which makes it to me a lot better than Titan Return. Move these skirts out of the way. Out of the way, you skirt. There we go. That's really tight. Actually, a little bit of stress on that, so that might be another QC issue. Gotta be careful with that. Anyhow, the legs kick up that far. Go back just a taste, not much, because of the piece of plastic here holding back. You do have a rotation at the thigh, although a bit stiff. Right, like there, like so. From a large mushroom peg, it can probably go a full 360, but I'm not going to do it. Since it's fat, it's so tight, and this figure already has some QC issues, so I don't want to push it no further. But on this side, let's see. Yeah, it's real tight, but it does spin. Except for you can probably get 360 out of that, but I don't want to push it too much on my copy. Also, too, the feet do move like so. You get that much out of it, and it's two. But yet again, it's mostly because of transformation. And you get an ankle tilt. Let's see if I can get to do it now. There we go. See, it tilts right there. So that's your ankle tilt, everybody. And it's very stiff. No, I wish it was more stiff in this leg. You know. So flimsy. But yeah, ankle tilt is there. It's just very, very stiff. And I haven't. And again, it could be QC. Yet again on mine, I had a hard time keeping the leg. Keep it tabbed in. There it is. You got to push in and keep the spatial part inside of the leg. As for his weapons, it can go on any 5mm port. Would it be on the hands, or you can put it on the arm, or anywhere as a hole, which is been a big thing with Siege. There we go. Put that in an arm. Let's see. Put this in this hand. Get in there. There we go. And let's see. Grab that. Oops. Grab that Gatling gun. Let's shove that somewhere, shall we? Just shoving stuff places. And he still has his missile pod, which can get again any hole. Let's see here. Let's put in the back thruster. It's not doing anything anyway. Bam. There he is. We see here all his guns on him, which is, basically the siege play pattern. Also, back to the weapons. I've taken all his guns and combined them into his super, I'm gonna kill everybody gun, I guess. It's not that bad, a little on the absurd side. But I've seen worse combined guns, Alright. As for the figure himself, let's see how he holds that. Oops. Oh, come on, camera. Turn the camera up, see if he can hold that. Let's see if he can support the weight of this. Special models if it's QC issues. Well, I'll be dipped. He can, in fact, hold it. Looks pretty good. And here's all his guns plugged into his caboose. I essentially just follow the instructions. Like before, anywhere you have a 5mm port, you just plug it on in. But yeah, I guess this is how the manual has it. If anyone was curious, so yeah. So yeah, that's that. Also, with the caboose, you can take all the guns and store them inside of the caboose, and this is all shown in the instructions. 2 guns peg on the inside, 2 peg here on the missile pack, and I think it's really cool. All you gotta do is essentially just close this all back up. See, pull all this in, and see, put this up here. Oh, actually, I did it wrong. Hold on a second, guys. You pull that up like this. Close this up here, and in a minute. Like most things, while doing camera, they want to fight me. But I think that's a really cool, ingenious way of storing it. That way, basically out of sight, out of mind. But the caboose does have another secret, which I've already discussed, but I'm going to show you. That trick is open this caboose completely back up again. And I've already taken the liberty of loosening these. This had kind of a tight tolerance and were kind of stiff. You just pull these off here. Well, that just came off. Put this aside. And you can basically get your 2 little pads here, which become basically little feet enhancers or snow boot-esque attachments for Astro. And you use a port here on the foot, and you just plug it in. Let's see, like so. You can plug that in like so, and you get something like that. See, well, it goes a little ways to make them a little bit taller, I guess, Which, for me, I'm big on scale. I like things to somewhat be the height they're supposed to be. I'm not so mad about, some height on some characters, but I feel like Astro should be tall. It's taller than this. Tell you guys what, let me get some more bots out here for comparison. I have him with some of his Decepticon brethren from the Siege line. I got him with Thundercracker, Shockwave, Soundwave, and Flywheels. So he looks really good with those guys. I think amongst the Siege figures, scale is pretty much perfect. It looks really great. All right, with his little feet enhancements, here he is back again with Shockwave and Thundercracker. I think for the most part, I don't know why Thundercracker's on one foot, it's weird. But I guess it adds a measure of height. I do have one more comparison I do want to do. Here he is with Ryder or Cybertron. This is the Megatron from my Megatron shelf. I never put him with the more than me side Megatron. That's a different kind of Megatron for me. But anyway, this is my Decepticon Megatron. But yeah, this is he'll probably be on that shelf. So this is kind of how he looks with the little feet enhancements. In fact, I have one more thing I want to do before I get done comparisons. Okay, here we are back at said Decepticon shelf. And let's see, here's with Soundwave. Looking a little bit he's bigger than Starscream. And then pull this back. This is mixed with some Mate Toys, Hasbro, and MMC. This works for me. I think if I put the snow boots on him, I think this works just fine. I think I can. The scale doesn't hurt my head too much. Yeah, so on my shelf, he'll probably go ahead and just have those snow boots on. Yeah, just for added height. I feel like Astro Train should be big. So, yeah. I just thought I would share this with you guys. All right, with all my comparisons done, let's get this man transformed. Tell you what, guys, let's go ahead and jump from. I'm just gonna pick a mode at random. Let's go ahead and go to special mode. That's the first one instructions, so might as well do that first. Hey, I want to bring this to everybody's attention. I'm in mid transformation, and I had showed this off before. I said it had some stress. Well, it's already got a crack. So I don't know. I might have to hit up Amazon. This right here is pretty much cracked. It's not really long for this world anymore. It making me glued. I don't know. But anyway, during transformation, you guys check your figure because mine has quite a bit of QC. Just wanted to show that. It looks really good. Only thing I have a beef with is this, honestly, this middle section because everything starts out so good. Like up front, everything is like how you think it should be, as a special. But when you get here, it's like, oh, what happened? Like they didn't finish it, Like, I wish this somehow could like slide, like I don't know, panels like these could just come down here to cover this and all this right here. But head on, I think it looks really nice. I like the front part of the ship. I can say that much for it. But just that middle section, man. The back looks good. Nice silver paint for the thrusters here. And if you want to, I didn't see this in the instructions, but you can take the caboose and like the train mode, you can just plug it in. So you can get a little bit of that, so you can haul, I guess, Energon, or I guess maybe little Micromasters in the back, so that's all good. And yet again, you can take all these weaponries, here. You can plug them in basically when you want to. The instructions have a certain place they want them to go, but you don't have to follow nobody's instructions. Use your own play pattern. Just plug them in, just anywhere you want them. It's got plenty of ports, so have fun, as they say. And here we go. So yeah, this is the space shuttle mode, completely armored up with some guns. And if you want to, you could take just the missile pod here. I'm sure there's a better place for it to go, but I'm sticking right here on the side. Let's see, I did it. And let's go ahead and pull this off. There we go. I think it's kind of nice looking. I just wish that back here was more covered. It's too bad this thing right here, the caboose, can't like come apart and just combine with it to make it look a little better. But for the most part, for what it is, I think it looks good. The most disparaging thing for me is the QC itself for that crack I showed you guys. I don't know how many times I'm gonna be able to transform this thing. I think after this review, I'm gonna contact Amazon about getting this thing replaced. Hopefully the customer support is good and they'll take care of the issue. I'll mail it back or whatever. But yeah, let's get someone in here for a comparison before I move on to train mode. For the comparison, I'm using Shockwave because, he's supposed to be a leader like Astro Train. That we know they're both Voyagers. But whatever. That aside, I wanted to bring him in because around as far as length is concerned, they're about the same size. So I wanted to kind of get in on that. So this is kind of how they look together. So yeah. Getting the back shot out. In fact, I'm gonna keep Shockwave around so I get that train mode and get a little taste of the same thing. For this wannabe leader class. But yeah, they look alright together, I think. But let's hope the train mode shines through just a little bit better, shall we? One more thing before I do go train mode. The instructions show this right here. I don't get the point of it, and it's right here doesn't lay flat at all. I've been trying, but no avail. It's about as flat as I can get this thing to go. But in the instructions, it just shows that this thing is supposed to essentially lay like this, or flat as you can get it. And the train just basically sits on it. It doesn't peg on anywhere like this. There's nothing here that pegs on, but you just sit the train on top of this and fold it like this, and it does this. I don't know what the point is. I guess it's maybe to, I guess like some tracks to pull Astro Train in before he takes off into space. But, But one thing I kind of like is you remove this and you fold these out like so. Take this right here, peg it in, and pull this up. And you get this here, at which point you can plug Astro Train in. Let me get this little thing here, right? Let's see. And you get like a takeoff pad. If that's something that you want to do. Matter of fact, pull this down all the way. This will not lay down flat. Like, there's not much you can do about it. And let's just rotate them. I think that looks alright. I'm gonna put the camera up. So you get a blast off pad, which is okay. I like it better than the other way it was. But yeah, I just thought I'd show it. It's in the instructions, so worth a show. Now, this time for real, we're going to train mode. Astro Train. Transform to train mode. Or, God, that was corny saying that out loud. Anyway, train mode. And all aboard as Astro Train brings that pain. Sorry, I couldn't resist. This mode right here, I like it. I think this is the much better special because it actually looks finished. I've taken the liberty of going and arming them up, sticking the caboose on. I think this looks awesome. I don't know where I messed up on transformation, but this back part here, I can't get it to sit flush because like when I do that, it makes the whole train go up. But if you ignore this part, everything rolls, as you can see. All the rolls work in tandem. But right here, this does not want to lay down. Like so weird. But, oh well, just to look at it, it looks really good. All the nice silver paint here along the train itself. For all the wiring and pipes. Even some back here. Little silver paint for a faux window. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and just remove the caboose. Ah, there we go. And pop that off too. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it looks nice. It looks actual finished. I'm trying to think of why it had been good. There we go. It looks really great. I think a lot of the silver paint accents come through really well. I wouldn't mind some silver paint here on the wheels, but maybe for G1 accuracy, maybe everything was purple. I don't really remember, but it looks good. Nice silver symbol here. Little light here for the train itself. Only thing I would say that maybe is a little off is the front part of the train. I feel like it should be wider to match the outside train. But overall, I'm pleased with it. Still got your booster here, for some fast choo-chooing. Underneath, just hi, how's it going? It's a little visible head syndrome, but you're not going to display it upside down or show the head. But this train mode is pretty nice. Let's bring back in Shockwaves for that comparison. As you can see, there he is. For sake of argument, let's replug in the caboose. Show how much length he really gets compared to Shockwave. And let's go and put the missile pod back on just for full effect. Or for that full war train effect. Yeah, looks good. Other than this right here, and it could be me. Maybe I mistransformed something. Someone let me know in the comments if I did. But other than that, I like the train mode. I think between spatial and train's good. Train measured up to what I thought. With that being said, let me go ahead and get old boy transformed back into robot mode and come back with a final thought. Just hang on. And for that final thought, even with the issues that I have, I think it's totally worth buy. Should it be $50? I'll leave that for you to decide. For me, I wish it had been more around 40, but I still view this as an entire package worth more than the Shockwave. Easily, even with the whole caboose thing, just being extra parts. For that train mode, the extra parts seem worth it. Very cool stuff. And before I totally close out, the back here, slide him this way. You can take the whole caboose here, and you can fold over the hitch and hook it onto his back. So that's that's something, right? A little extra storage. So in the way, he's all in one. Everything can be stored on his body. I can combine the gun to the big mode. Oops, he wants to fall back now. But yeah, I even got snowshoes on and everything. So I have to say, overall, in my opinion, he's worth the buy. Even at full price, he's fun to transform, easy to transform. Engineering is pretty cool, very intuitive, fun. And if you get him, I think you'll like him. If not, love. And again, like I said before, make sure when you get this guy, check your QC, because I still got my crack right in here. I don't know if you guys can see it. There it is. So yeah, I may hit Amazon up, or I may head out to my cousin Ninja Master K. He's pretty good at repairs like that, so I might see what he wants to do. He might can just fix it real quick in a hurry. But anyhow, yeah, it's worth getting. Definitely pick up for me. This has been Sardo Noospa, also known as the Black Gentleman. Out here doing God's work, reviewing these figures. Until next time, peace out.